clear, video is clear, and I am handsome. All of you please confirm this. If the audio is clear, video is clear, and I am handsome. If the audio is clear, video is clear, and I am handsome. Confirm in the comments. Please write in the comments if the audio is clear, video is clear, and I am handsome. AVH, audio is clear, video is clear, and I am handsome. It is very important to, the third point is very important. So today is an auspicious day, Guru Purnima. I want to thank all my teachers who made me what I am today. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. This means that Guru is Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Brahma. That is the meaning of it. I have seen many teachers who have made lot of sacrifices. People who have chosen teaching career has done a lot of sacrifice in their life. They are serving the nation. Our nation is shaped by teachers. I want to thank every teacher out there who has opted for teaching profession and who have sacrificed their careers just to shape the students of India. They are serving the nation. If you feel that soldiers are serving the nation, after soldiers, teachers are serving the nation. Okay? On this auspicious day, everyone say Jai Hind. Everyone say Jai Hind. In the comments, everyone write Jai Hind. And please thank each and every teacher who shaped you. Right? Without teachers, we are nothing. Teachers are the ones who made what we are today. Okay? ओके अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है टेटेडे 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 बाद में कुछ भी कहना बोल बाद में कुछ भी अरे आई फॉरगॉट द लिरिक्स बाद में कुछ भी कहना मत बाद में कुछ भी बाद में ना कुछ भी बाद में कुछ भी ना कहना पार्टी चलेगी टिल 8:30 PM ठीक है सो वी विल स्टार्ट द पार्टी yesterday we were discussing about regular languages okay yesterday we were talking about regular languages yesterday we were talking about regular languages okay and today also the topic is regular languages today also the topic is regular languages okay yesterday there was power failure so I couldn't take the class yesterday there was power failure I couldn't take the class today we will take the full class till 8:30 PM today we will go till 8:30 PM full class okay so what is that we are going to look at is sigma equal to 0 comma 1 sigma equal to 0 comma 1 L equal to W such that L equal to W such that W is divisible by 3. Anyone who can do it will get a very good rank. Open your Telegram channels and post the answer in Telegram. Okay? తెల్లవారితే కనురెప్పల తొలి మెలకువ నువ్వే నా గుప్పెడు గుండెల్లో చిరు చప్పుడు నువ్వే పొలమారితే నీ మనసుకి అది నా పొరబాటే నీ పేరే పలకడమే పెదవుల కలవాటే. Do this. Do this. Give me the answer in Telegram channel. I am seeing the Telegram channel. I will correct your answers. Anyone who is able to do this will be able to get a rank within 100. If you are able to do this question, you will be able to get a rank within 100. Okay? You will be able to get a rank within 100. Oh, Prashant has already answered it. Very good, Prashant. But Prashant, you have missed you did a small mistake, Prashant. There is a small mistake in your answer, Prashant. Almost it is right, but there is a small mistake. Take 5 minutes of time and do this question. I will solve it in 30 seconds. Challenge it. This question will take at least 10 minutes for you to solve it, but I will solve it in 10 seconds. That is RBR method. Okay? I will use RBR method and I will solve this question within 10 seconds. You will take 10 minutes to solve it. Challenge. I will solve it in 10 seconds. You will take 10 minutes. This is my challenge. Okay? There is a method called RBR method which I invented, using which you can solve any of these questions within 10 seconds. Okay? తెల్లవారితే కనురెప్పల తొలి మెలకువ నువ్వే నా గుప్పెడు గుండెల్లో చిరు చప్పుడు నువ్వే పొలమారితే నీ మనసుకి అది నా పొరపాటే నీ పేరే పలకడమే పెదవుల కలవాటే వెన్నెలలా ఉంటుందే నీ పక్కన చోటే వేకువలా చూస్తోందే నువ్వు నడిచిన ఆన్సర్ ఇట్. There is a small mistake, humble guy. Your answer is almost right. I think your answer is right, humble guy. But change your name. Use your original name. What is humble guy? Use your original name. Harsh, there is a small mistake in your answer. I will correct it. Okay. So actually you are accepting language ending with 111. This is not the language ending with 111, Harsh. Your language is ending with 111. And Aditya, your language is ending with 1. Your language is ending with 1, which means you are taking all odd numbers. All odd numbers are not divisible by 3. All odd numbers are not divisible by 3. 7 is not divisible by 3. 7 is not divisible by 3. Right? Any answers, guys? 5 minutes. Abhiram, your answer is little bit, your answer is completely not visible and also it is not right. Use a pen and paper, not pencil. Your answer is not visible. Okay? अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है दरवाजे को गुंडी मारो कोई न बच के जाने पाए डीजे को समझा दो म्यूजिक गलती से भी रुक ना पाए टकर टकर जो फील करेगा जाके 2 रेड बुल गटक ले जिसको डांस नहीं करना है जाके अपना बेस चलाए. ठीक है? Come on, answer it. I want to see the answers. Very good. Who is this guy? Jiva. Your answer is right. Very good. You will get a very good rank. Very good rank. I am telling you, it will take 10 minutes for you to answer, but I will solve it in 10 seconds. It is my challenge. I will set a timer and I will solve it in 10 seconds. I will set a timer and I will solve it in 10 seconds. It is a challenge from me. Okay? I will use RBR method and I will solve it in 10 seconds. Okay? Okay? Right? Come on, solve it. Try it. Just give it a try. Only 5 people have answered it. Only 5 people have answered it. Okay. Come on. Solve it. Solve it. Have you given up? Shall I do it? Listen one thing. Never give up trying. Never give up. Keep trying until the end. I have given you time, you should try. If I tell you the answer, you will never learn. Do it on your own. Do it on your own. Find out the mistakes. Then you will be able to learn the subject. Any subject, first you do it. Then I will do it. Okay? Come on, come on. Fast. Fast. Ranjan, your language is string length is 3. String length is 3. Roop, your answer is right. Very good. Some people, at least 3-4 people are able to answer it correctly. Let me explain you. Let us see this. Whenever you divide a number with 3, the remainders will be 3. Whenever you divide a number with 3, the remainders will be 3. Q0, Q1, Q2. Whenever you divide a number with 3, you will get 3 reminders, Q0, Q1, Q2. 3 reminders. Anna, this state will indicate remainder 0. This state will indicate remainder 1. This state will indicate remainder 2. Okay. So, if I get any number of zeros, what is that I want? I want divisible by 3, which means Q0 should be the final state. Q0 should be the final state. If I get any number of zeros, it is a 0 which is divisible by 3, right? If I get a 1, what does that mean? Remainder is 1. If I get a 1, the number is 1, and when I divide 1 with 3, the remainder is 1, right? Now, this state is complete. We said what happens on 0 and what happens on 1, right? Now what about this state, Q1? What about this state? This state is not yet complete. You have to say what happens on 0 and what happens on 1. Now let us see this. Q1, how did I reach Q1? I reached Q1 by seeing a 1. I reached Q1 by seeing a 1, right? After that, if I get a 0, what is the number? The number is 2, and 2 when divided by 3, the remainder is 2. Hai. So, if I get a 0, the number is 2, and 2 when I divide with 3, the remainder is 2. Right? Now, how did I reach Q1? By seeing 1. By seeing 1. After that, if I see a 1, what is the number? 3. 3 when divided by 3 is giving you remainder 0. Therefore, I will go back. ठीक है? अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. Are you loving it? And now, Q2. How did I reach Q2? I reached Q2 by seeing 1, 0. I reached Q2 by seeing 1, 0. If I see a 0, what does that mean? The number is 4. If I divide 100 is 4, right? 100 is 4. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. 100 is 4. So I have reached Q2 by seeing 10, and if I see a 0, the number is 4, and if I divide 4 by 3, the remainder is 1. Hai. Therefore, I will go here. Now, how did I reach Q2? I have reached Q2 by seeing 10. If I see a 1, the number is going to be 5. If I see a 1, the number is going to be 5. And if I divide 5 with 3, the remainder is going to be 2. If I divide 5 with 3, the remainder is going to be 2. Right? So, this is the answer. Which might have taken 5 minutes. Right? It might have taken 5 minutes for you to answer. Now, I am going to answer this. Everyone understood this, or do you want me to explain it again? Tell me, anyone wants to repeat it? Anyone wants me to repeat this? Everyone understood? Everyone understood? Anyone wants me to repeat this? Anyone wants me to repeat this? Right. Now I will give you a challenge. I will solve this question within 10 seconds. Okay. Now I'm giving you a challenge. Now, I'm giving you a challenge. I'm going to solve this question within 10 seconds. I'm going to solve this question within 10 seconds and the method is called RBR method. And the method is called RBR method. I invented this method. This method is called RBR method. Simple. Start your timer. Count the time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay? Q0, Q1, Q2. Q0 is initial state and final state. 0 and 1 are the numbers. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q0, Q1, Q2. 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. This is the answer. Less than 10 seconds. This is the answer. Check both of them. Both are same. Q0, Q1, Q2, write 0, 1. Then you write Q0, Q1, Q2, Q0, Q1, Q2. 10 seconds you can answer this question. This is called RBR's method. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. ठीक है? और जिसको डांस नहीं करनी है जाके अपने बाइस चलाए. I will be playing music here and your brains will be dancing. Your brains will be dancing. Okay? This is called RBR method. I will give you a very big question. Now you can answer it within very less time. But before going ahead, I want to tell you few things here. Okay? What is the language? Language is set of all strings W such that W is divisible by 3. But the problem here we got is, the problem that we got here is epsilon is also a number. Epsilon is also accepted, right? The problem which we got is, repeat karna hai. Okay, I will repeat this method once again. Just see this. I will repeat this method one more time. Just see this. Whenever you divide a number with 3, how many reminders you get? 3 reminders. Q0, Q1, Q2. 3 reminders, right? Now the number should be divisible by 3, which means remainder should be 0. Therefore, this is the final state. And also Q0 is the initial state and final state. You just write the base. You just write the number of symbols. 0 and 1 are the number of symbols, right? After that, you just write Q0, Q1, Q2. Then you write Q0, Q1, Q2 over. This transition table and this transition diagram both are same. You can check it. Both are same. You can check it. Both are same. You can check it. Both are same. Right? But there is a small problem here. What is the problem? Epsilon is also coming into the language. Epsilon is not a number. You cannot say that epsilon divided by 3 is 0. You cannot say that, right? So somehow you need to eliminate epsilon from here. How can I eliminate epsilon from the language? Why did I get epsilon in the language? Because initial state has become the final state. I got epsilon. Therefore, you have to make a new initial state. Okay. So let's make a new initial state QS. Let's make a new initial state QS. Let's make a new initial state QS. And let's not make it final state. Let's not make it initial state. Okay. On 0, it will go to Q0 because 0 when divided by 3 is giving 0. And on 1, it will go to Q1. And on 1, it will go to Q1. On 0, it will go to Q0. And on 1, it will go to Q1. That's it. You have to add a new initial state, right? So, this mod machine, this is called a mod machine, right? This is called a mod machine. Counting is happening in Q0, Q1, Q2. I have added a extra state called QS. Now QS is the initial state. QS is the initial state. On 0, we are going to Q0. On 0, we are going to Q0. And on 1, we are going to Q1. And on 1, you are going to Q1. Okay? 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 Now I'll give you one more question. You have to answer it within 10 seconds and post it on the Telegram channel. ठीक है? अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है। टिटेरे 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 टिटेरे। और जिसको डांस नहीं करनी है जाके अपने बैच चलाए, ठीक है। L equal to W such that W is congruent to 1 mod 3, which means if I divide the number with 3, the remainder should be 1. If I divide the number with 3, the remainder should be 1. If I divide the number with 3, the remainder should be 1. If I divide the number with 3, the remainder should be 1. Right? So if you draw the, okay, you do it. You do it and show me the answer first. తెల్లవారితే తొలి మెలకువ, తెల్లవారితే కనురెప్పల తొలి మెలకువ నువ్వే, నీ గుప్పెడు గుండెల్లో చిరు చప్పుడు నువ్వే, పొలమారితే నీ మనసుకి అది నా పొరబాటే, నీ పేరే పలకడమే పెదవుల కలవాటే, వెన్నెలలా ఉంటుందే నీ పక్కన చోటే, వేకువలా చూస్తోందే నువ్వు నడిచిన బాటే, ప్రాణాలే తీస్తోందే నీవు. No one has answered. Come on, guys. You should be able to do it, guys. If you want a rank within 100, you should be able to solve such questions, right? You should be able to solve such questions in seconds, okay? You should be able to solve the questions in seconds. Shall I do it or you want to do it? Lishi wrong. Chandan right. Prashant right. Very good. Very good. So you know this already. We have just done this, right? Q0, Q1 and Q2, right? Now we know that Q2 is the final state. Q1 is the final state. Why? Remainder should be 1, right? Now any number of zeros you get, you will be here. And then I think this is 1, right? This is 1, this is 1, this is 0, this is 0, and this is 0, right? This is 1, this is 1, right? This is 1. Okay, fine. Now in this example, you don't have to add a new initial state because epsilon is not there in the language. In this one, epsilon is not there in the language, therefore you don't have to include this, right? So I can use RBR method. RBR method is very fast. What is RBR method? RBR method is Q0 is the initial state, Q1 is the state, and then Q2, 0 and 1, 0 and 1, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q0, Q1, Q2, over. And what is the final state? Q1 is the final state, over. That's it. How much time does it take? 10 seconds. If you want to draw this entire diagram, it will take 10 minutes, but you are able to do it in 10 seconds, right? I will increase the complexity a little bit. I will increase the complexity a little bit. Try to answer this question. Try to answer this question. ఎవరే ప్రేమను మాయంది, ఎవరే ఈ హాయికి హృదయము చాలంది. L equal to W such that L equal to 0, 1, 2, L equal to set of all ternary numbers, set of all ternary numbers, set of all ternary numbers divisible by 4, divisible by 5, divisible by 5. Use RBR method. Use RBR method. To answer this question, use RBR method. Okay. How many of you are from Andhra? తెలుగు సింహాలు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు బాబు? How many of you are from Andhra and Telangana? How many of you are from South India? Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. How many of you are from how many of you don't understand Hindi? It is a base 3 number. It is a base 3 number. Okay. Please write your answer in the Telegram. Please write your answer in the Telegram. I will tell you a story. Do you know how ISRO has started? ISRO didn't start with a very big laboratory and millions of dollars. In the year 1969, a small team of people led by Vikram Sarabhai has started a small lab in a church in Kerala. In a church in Kerala, they have started a small lab, and the rocket parts, they carried them on bicycles and bullock carts, and they assembled the rockets, and they used to launch the rockets from the church. Now see where ISRO has reached. Guys, remember one thing, it is never ever about how the beginning is. It is always about how the journey is, how the end is. If you are born in a poor family, that is not your mistake. But if you die in a poor family, that is your mistake, right? See how the ISRO has transformed now. Now ISRO is a very big organization which is launching missiles to, which is launching rockets to Mars, and it is aiming at Sun. And it started at a small place called a small church in Kerala, right? Beginning can be very humble, but ending should be great. ठीक है, जिंदगी लंबी होनी नहीं चाहिए, जिंदगी बड़ी होनी चाहिए. Okay, so let's use RBR method here. Ternary numbers, right? So what are the ternary numbers? 0, 1, 2 ternary numbers. And if I divide a number with 5, let me see your answers. Why are you not answering in the Telegram channel? Yeah, you have answered. Very good. Very good. Many people have answered it right. Almost all of you have answered it right. But one thing you forgot is, what is the initial state and what is the final state? You forgot. What is the initial state and what is the final state? You forgot. Okay. Table is right, but you didn't put, no one has put initial state and final state. Okay. So what is it, guys? Q naught divisible by 5 means remainder should be 5. Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Okay. Now you write here Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And again Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And again Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Okay. Now what is the initial state is Q naught, but the number should be divisible by 0. Therefore Q naught should be final state. Now we will get a problem. Epsilon is accepted, but epsilon is not a ternary number. You should not accept a ternary number. Therefore you don't make this one as initial state. Add a new initial state. Add a new initial state QS. Add a new initial state QS. QS on 0 will go to Q naught. QS on 1 will go to Q1. And QS on 2 will go to Q2. QS on 2 will go to Q2. QS on 2 will go to Q2. Okay, how to make DFA from this method? Simple. There is no need to make a DFA. It will be very big, right? So if you try to draw a DFA, it will be too complex. It will take 15 minutes time. If you do this question, it will take 30 minutes, not even 15 minutes. 30 minutes question we are able to solve in 30 seconds. This question will take 30 minutes, but we are able to solve it within 10 seconds. I can do this in 10 seconds. Right? 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 I will give you one more question. Answer this. Okay? తెలవారితే కనురెప్పల తొలి మెలకువ నువ్వే నా గుప్పెడు గుండెల్లో చిరు చప్పుడు నువ్వే పొలమారితే నీ మనసుకి అది నా పొరపాటే నీ పేరే పలకడమే పెదవుల కలవాటే వెన్నెలలా ఉంటుందే నీ పక్కన చోటే వేకువలా చూస్తోందే నువ్వు నడిచిన బాటే ప్రాణాలే తీస్తోందే నీ ఊహలతోటే నా మనసే నీ దాయే వినదే నా మాటే. ఆన్సర్ దిస్. ఆన్సర్ దిస్. Write your answer in Telegram channel. I am watching your answers. Write your answer in Telegram channel. I am watching your answers. Come on. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. जी भर के नाच ले बेबी, नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल, आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो आरबीआर कर लेगा हैंडल. ठीक है? My class is like music and your brains will dance. जी भर के नाच ले. ठीक है? If you are able to answer this question, then you understood everything. If you are able to answer this question, it means that you have become masters at this model. Okay? Final model. Very good, Chandini. Chandini, very good. Very good, Aniruddha. Very good, Likshi. Very good, Neeraj. Very good, Prashant. Very good, Rohan. Very good, Roop. Very good, Prashant. Very good, Prashant. There are two Prashants in the class. Guy Sim Thang M. Benjamin. Guy Singh Thang M. Benjamin. Your answer is, I have asked for Q2, right? Remainder should be 2. Final state should be 2. Very good, Abhiram. Very good, Riji. Very good. Everyone has done it right. Everyone has done it right. Okay. So let me answer it. Let me answer it within 10 seconds. Start the counter. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what are the state? Divisible by 3. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Divisible by 5. And Q0 is the initial state. Q2 is the final state. 0, 1, 2 are the inputs. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. How much time did it take? 10 seconds. That's it. 10 seconds. That's it. Only my students can answer this question in 10 seconds. Others will take 30 minutes to answer this and the time will be over in GATE exam. Okay? Okay? Okay. Let us do one more question. Let us do one more question. Okay? Sigma equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, which means base 4 number. L equal to W such that W is a base 4 number. W is a base 4 number divisible by 5. W is a base 4 number divisible by 5. W is a base 4 number divisible by 5. Use RBR method. Use RBR method. You should be able to answer it within seconds. నీకేం కావాలో చెప్పు లోకమంతా చూడాలా చెప్పు కొత్త ఊరు కొత్తవాడ చూసి వద్దామా నచ్చినవి కొనమని చెప్పు నచ్చనివి వద్దని చెప్పు కొత్త ఏరు కొత్త నీరు ఇది చూద్దామా లోకం వైకుంఠ పాణి కింద పడి లేచేవోణి అన్నవి అనుకోనివి చూసి వద్దామా జీవనసు ఓలే ఆ భూమి తిరుగునెప్పుడు. Very good. Who is this? Jiva. Very good. But Jiva, you have to add a initial state, right? I told you that you have to add a initial state. I told you that you have to add a initial state, right? I told you that I have to add a initial state. Again, same mistake. Prashant, I told you that you have to add a initial state. Same mistake. Chandini, very good. चीते की चाल बाज की नजर और चांदनी की आंसर कभी गलत नहीं हो सकती. ठीक है. चांदनी, वेरी गुड. वाओ. अनिरुद्धा, वेरी गुड. चीते की चाल बाज की नजर अनिरुद्धा की आंसर कभी गलत नहीं हो सकता. लिकी, वेरी गुड. लिक्षी, वेरी गुड. लिक्षी, वेरी गुड. रूप QS ऐड करना. You have to add QS separately, not in Q0. Sumi, you have to add QS, new initial state, and Q1 is not the final state. QS you have to add separately. Why are you adding in the same row? QS you have to add separately. Riji, very good. Venkat, very good. Guy Simthang, very good. Okay, I will explain you. See this? Let's use RBR method. Let's use RBR method. Okay. I will do it within 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay. So how many states will be there? The number is divisible by 5, right? So remainders will be Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Remainders will be 5. And initial state is actually Q0, but then don't make Q0 as initial state, make Q0 as final state. Now what are the symbols? 1, 2, 3, base 4 number system. How are you going to write it? Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. That's it, right? Now add a initial state. You cannot make Q0 as a final state because Q0 as initial state because it will accept epsilon, but epsilon is not in the language, right? So make a initial state. Initial state is QS, right? Now QS on 0 will go to Q0. QS on 0 will go to Q0. QS on 1 will go to Q1. Why? The number is 1. QS on 2 will go to Q2. And QS on 3 will go to Q3. QS on 3 will go to Q3. That's it. A new initial state and final state is this, right? Let me ask you the final question, last question. This is the last question of the model. Everyone should be able to do it. Sigma equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. నీకేం కావాలో చెప్పు లోకమంతా చూడాలో చెప్పు కొత్త వీరు కొత్తవాడ చూసి వద్దామా నచ్చినవి కొనమని చెప్పు నచ్చనివి వద్దని చెప్పు కొత్త ఊరు కొత్త ఏరు చూసి వద్దామా లోకం ఒక కింద పడి లేచేవోడి అన్నవి అనుకోనివి చూసి వద్దామా Do you know about Cristiano Ronaldo? Do you know about Cristiano Ronaldo, the popular footballer? You know what? He was from a very poor background. His dad was a daily laborer and his mom used to sweep the roads. And Ronaldo used to sweep the roads along with his mom. At an age of 12, he left his home, went to a new city, worked hard. Everyone called him that he is too emotional, he cries a lot, he is not good, he is too thin. But then he trained hard every day. Each and every day he trained hard. You know what Ronaldo says? Your love makes me stronger and your hate makes me unstoppable. So, if someone is loving you, you should become stronger, and if someone is hating you, you should become unstoppable. If someone says that you can't do something, your answer should be watch me. If someone says that you can't do something, your answer should be watch me, watch me, watch me. Okay. So let's do this question, guys. We will use RBR method. Let me see your answers in the Telegram channel. Very good. Almost everyone. Everyone has written it right. So we are going to stop this model. Everyone understood this model and everyone has written it right. Everyone understood this model and everyone has written it right. So we are going to stop this model here. I will do a model until everyone answers it right. Until everyone gets it. Now everyone got this model. I will stop it now. I will just answer this question. So use RBR method. Use RBR method. What is RBR method? How many states will you get when you divide a number with 5? You are going to get 5 states. Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Okay. Now what is the final state, guys? Here the final state is it should be divisible by the remainder should be 2, right? Which means the final state is Q2. The final state is Q2 and the initial state is Q1, Q0. In this example, you don't have to add a new initial state because Q0 is not final. Epsilon is not there in the language. You don't have to add it. Okay. So what are the input symbols? 0, 1, 2 and 3 are the input symbols, right? So you can simply write Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and again Q0, Q1, Q1, Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and again Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and again Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. That's it. This is the answer. This is the answer. Right? In the exam, what they will do is they will miss some of this. They will ask you to fill the blanks. They will miss some of this and they will ask you to fill the blanks. You can easily do it. And just be careful. In the exam, they may change the numbers, names of the states. Here we are using Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. They may use ABCDs, but the ultimate answer is going to be same, right? And for all these questions, whatever we did was minimal DFA. For all the questions, it was minimal DFA. So this question is minimal DFA and the previous question is, where did it go? This one is minimal DFA. 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 And this one is also minimal NFA. It is also minimal NFA. It is also minimal NFA. This 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 is also minimal NFA. Everything are minimal NFA. Okay. Okay. Now, we will see one more model of questions called grid machines. grid machines. Grid machines. Again we'll use RBR method. Again you'll use RBR method. If you use the normal textbook method, it will take 30 minutes of time. If you use RBR method, it will take 10 seconds of time. Let's use RBR method, okay? So what does RBR method say? I will take an example and explain you. But before going ahead, answer me this question. What does this language represent? What does this language represent? What does this language represent? Tell me this. What does this language represent? What does this language represent? What does this language represent? Very good. Very good. This is at least 2A's, है ना? This is at least 2A's. Okay. Now, if I write like this, what is this? Tell me what it is. Tell me what this language is. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. This is exactly 2A's. This is exactly 2A's. Exactly 2A's. Right? Now tell me what it is. Priyatama na hrudayama premake pratirupama నా గుండెలో దాగిన ప్రాణమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా ప్రియతమా. Tell me what it is. నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా. నాలోనే పొంగెను నర్మదా నీళ్ళలో నాలోనే పొంగెను నర్మదా. ये क्या है? At most 2A's. At most 2A's, right? Okay. Now if you understood it, I will give you a complex question. Try to answer it. Okay. Now let's do अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. You will love this. You will love this class. You are going to enjoy this class. You are not going to forget this class. Challenge है. This topic will be your favorite topic. Okay. Challenge है. Now we will do this. प्रियतमा ना हृदयमा प्रेमके ప్రతిరూపమా నా గుండెలో దాగిన ప్రాణమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా. Tell me what is this language? Use your book knowledge, bookish knowledge. I will use RBR method. Okay, I will use RBR method and I will answer within 10 seconds. I will answer within 10 seconds. Answer it. నాలోనే పొంగెను నర్మదా నీళ్ళల్లో మురిసిన తామర అంతట్లో మారెను ఋతువులా పిల్ల నీ వల్ల నీతో పొంగే వెల్లువా నీళ్ళల్లో ఈదిన తామర బంగారు పువ్వుల కన్నులా పేరే కాంచన. Almost everyone is wrong. Almost everyone is wrong. Okay, I will answer you. See this? Let's use RBR method. What is RBR method? What is RBR method? I will go slowly and explain you very slowly. That is why it will take time. But in exam, you can answer it within 10 seconds. Okay. RBR method says that you draw the lines like this. RBR method says that you draw the lines like this line. Okay. In this line, what are the states we have? We have state A, we have state B, we have state C, we have state D. Okay. Draw a horizontal line. In this line, A's can be 0, A's can be 1 or A's can be any number. But if you look at B, there are no B's at all. So this is 0 B's. This is 0 B's. This is 0 B's, right? Now, if I draw a line like this, A's can be 0 or A's can be any number. But if you look at B, B's are at least 1. 1B followed by any number of B's, 1B followed by any number of B's. I can write it as at least 1B. At least 1B, right? Now, if I draw a line like this, B's can be 0, B's can be 1, B's can be any number. B's can be 0, B's can be 1, B's can be any number. But number of A's are 0. But the number of A's are 0, isn't it? In these two states, there are no A's at all. Number of A's are 0. Now, if I draw a line like this, what does this say? A's can be, B's can be anything. B's can be 0 or B's can be 1 or 2 or anything. But if you look at A's, at least 1A. 1A or more than 1A. 1A or more than 1A, right? So this is at least 1A. At least 1A. Now the final state is in the intersection of these two lines, right? The final state is in the intersection of this line and this line. Now what does these two lines say? At least 1A and at least 1B, isn't it? These two lines say at least 1A and at least 1B. At least 1A and at least 1B. That's it. Simple. Simple. That's it. Simple. That's it. Very simple. How many of you understood this? How many of you want me to repeat this? How many of you want me to repeat this? How many of you want me to repeat this? Have you heard about an Indian called 𝐂𝐤𝐵𝐻𝐻? Have you heard about an Indian called 𝐂𝐤𝐵𝐻𝐻? I am very proud to say that 𝐂𝐤𝐵𝐻𝐻 is an Indian. Earlier, in the initial days of computers, it was a nightmare. Mouse, keyboard, printer, everything used to have different ports. All were different ports. And then USB is invented by 𝐂𝐤𝐵𝐻𝐻. 𝐂𝐤𝐵𝐻𝐻 is the Indian who invented USB, Universal Serial Bus. USB port, now the USB port that we use every day is invented by an Indian. Be proud to be an Indian. Jai Hind. Okay? So, shall I go again? Inkosari, again, repeat once. Vertical line. Okay, fine. I will explain it any number of times you want. Okay? Now, let's see RBR method one more time. Let's see RBR method one more time. Okay? What was the question? Priyatama, na hrudayama, ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా నా గుండెలో నిండిన గానమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే. Okay, this is the DFA, right? This is the DFA. Now, clearly understand it. Okay, let us say this is state A, this is state B, this is state C, this is state D. Okay, now I will draw a horizontal line. I will draw a horizontal line. Now this line is passing through A and B. Now in the states A and B, A's can be anything, 0 A's, 1 A, or any number of A's. But if you observe it, there are no B's in A and B. There is no B in A and B. B is not coming in A and B. So I can write this as 0 B's. No B's, which means 0 B's, right? Now, if I draw a horizontal line like this, A's can be anything, 0 A's, 1 A, 2 A, 3 A. We can't say anything about A's, but then you can say that the number of B's are 1B followed by any number of B's or 1B followed by any number of B's. So you can say that it is at least 1B. It is at least 1B. At least 1B, right? Now, if I draw a line like this, if I draw a line like this, if I draw a line like this, okay, if I draw a line like this, B's can be anything, 0 B's or more than 1B or more than 1B. But if you see this, there are no A's here. In A and C, there are no A's at all. So I can write it as 0 A's, right? Now, if I draw a line here, if I draw a line here, if I draw a line here, the number of A's, if I draw a line here, the number of A's are 1A followed by any number of A's or 1A followed by any number of A's, right? 1A followed by any number of A's or 1A followed by any number of A's, which means at least 1A. Now this final state is in the intersection of two lines, right? This final state is in the intersection of this line and this line. What are these two lines? These two lines are saying at least 1A, at least 1A and at least 1B. This is called RBR method. This is called RBR method. Draw the lines and find the answer. Draw the lines and find the answer, right? Now you understood this. Now you understood this, guys. Guys, now you understood this. Now you understood this. Got it, guys? अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. Now we are going to solve very big questions within 10 seconds. My challenge is you will be able to solve very big questions within 10 seconds. In this question, if this is the final state, you have to draw only 2 lines. I have drawn 4 lines for you to explain. I have drawn 4 lines so that you can understand better, but then I can do it with 2 lines. If this is the final state, I can do it with just 2 lines. If this is the final state, I can do it with just 2 lines. 2 lines are sufficient, right? Okay. So now we have completed 1 hour. Let me take 3 minutes of break. I will take 3 minutes of break and I'll come back. Okay. थोड़ा सा हवा खा के आता हूं. Let me take 3 minutes of break. ठीक है. Let me take 3 minutes of break. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. दरवाजे को गुंडी मारो, कोई ना बाहर बच जाने पाए. आरबीआर को समझाओ, गलती से भी म्यूजिक ना रुकना पाए. जिसको डांस नहीं आता है जाके अपना बेस चराए. ठीक है. डांस विथ मी बेबी, डांस विथ मी, डांस विथ मी, डांस विथ मी. ठीक है. आई एम गिविंग यू ट्यून्स, डांस विथ मी. ठीक है. నా చెలి రోజావే, నాలో ఉన్నావే, నిన్నే తలిచేనే నేనే. కళ్ళల్లో నీవే, కనుముస్తే నీవే, నా చెలి రోజావే నీకేం కావాలో చెప్పు లోకమంతా చూడాలా చెప్పు కొత్త ఊరు కొత్తవాడ చూసి వద్దామా నచ్చినవి కొనమని చెప్పు నచ్చనివి వద్దని చెప్పు కొత్త ఏరు కొత్తవాడ చూసి వద్దామా లోకం ఒకవైపు Okay, tell me what is the language accepted by this? Tell me what is the language accepted by this? Tell me what is the language accepted by this? I want to tell you something. If you want to become a topper, what is the most important thing? It is not about luck. It is not about talent. It is not about genius. It is about consistency. What you will do is, initial stages of gate, you will be very much motivated, very much excited, and you will work for 8 hours per day. But as the time progresses, you will lose consistency and you will put less and less number of hours. But I will tell you one thing, if you are consistent, if you are disciplined, if you promise yourself, just do one thing right at this moment, promise yourself that I will be consistent. I will put every day 8 hours. I will be consistent. Consistency is the key for success. You need not be a genius. You need not have luck. If you are consistent, you will achieve your goal. Okay, always remember this. Tell me the answer for this question, guys. Tell me the answer for this question. So you have to draw two lines only, right? You have to draw two lines. You have to draw two lines. Draw one line here and draw one line here. That's it. Over. Now what does this vertical line say? Exactly 1a. है ना? Vertical line says that exactly 1a. And what does this horizontal line say? This horizontal line says exactly 1b. This horizontal line says exactly 1b, right? Now what is the language? The language is exactly 1a and exactly 1b. Exactly 1a and exactly 1b. Over. How simple it is. If you want to draw the other lines, just for the sake of practice, you can do the other lines also. If I write like this, if I draw like this, what does this mean? A's can be 1, 0 or 1, but B's are zeros, 0 B's, right? If I draw one line like this, B's can be 0 or 1, but A's are zeros, 0 A's. But anyway, you don't need to write these red lines. These green lines are sufficient, right? Right? Is TOC your favorite subject now? Is TOC your favorite subject now? I promise that TOC will become your favorite subject. Is TOC your favorite subject now? I promise it that TOC will become your favorite subject. Is TOC your favorite subject now? Tell me in the question, in the comments, how many of you think that TOC is your favorite subject? अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. We have just started the party now. Now we are going to solve more. ठीक है? Answer me this question. పోతా పోతా పైసలన్నీ పట్టుకపోతావారా పెట్టుకున్నవన్నీ నువ్వు కట్టుకపోతావారా పోరి పోరి అంటావు దాన్ని చుట్టుకుంటావారా సక్కపోసి పెగ్గేస్తా ఆ ఆ ఆ ఆ పోతా పోతా పైసలన్నీ పట్టుకపోతావారా పెట్టుకున్నవన్నీ నువ్వు కట్టుకపోతావారా పోరి పోరి అంటావు దాన్ని చుట్టుకుంటావారా సక్కపోసి పెగ్గేస్తా ఆ ఆ ఆ ఆ Answer me this question. Answer me this question. There are four final states. There are four final states. So you draw four lines, guys. You draw four lines. This line, this line, this line, this line, right? So what does this line say? This line says that B can be 0 or 1, but A's are zeros. This line says that 0 A's, right? And what does this line say? This line say that 1 A. What does this line say? This line says 0 B's. What does this line say? This line says 1 B, right? 1 B. So what do you get? 0 A's, 0 B's, or 0 A's, 1 B, or 1 A, 0 B's, or 1 A, 1 A. What does this mean? This means that at most, this means that at most 1 A and 1 B. At most 1 A, at most 1 B. You can write like this. At most 1 A, at most 1 A, at most 1 B. You can write like this. At most 1 A and at most 1 B. At most 1 A and at most 1 B. Right? Right? Okay. This is a DFA, right? I think this is a DFA. Oh, this one is A, this one is B. This one is B. Okay? This one is B. Got it, Prashant? You are right. This one is B. Keen observation. Very good. चीते के चाल, बाज की नजर और प्रशांत की नजर पे कोई शक नहीं करते हैं. ठीक है प्रशांत, वेरी गुड. ठीक है. सो लेट्स डू वन मोर क्वेश्चन, गाइस. लेट्स डू वन मोर क्वेश्चन. Answer me this question. తెల్లవారితే కనురెప్పల తొలి మెలకువ నువ్వే, నా గుప్పెడు గుండెల్లో చిరునప్పుడు నువ్వే, పొలమారితే నీ మనసుకి అది నా పొరబాటే, నీ పేరే పలకడమే పెదవుల కలవాటే, వెన్నెలలా ఉంటుందే నీ పక్కన చోటే, వేకువలా చూస్తోందే నీ నడిచిన బాటే, ప్రాణాలే తీస్తోందే నీ ఊహలతోటే, నా మనసే నీదాయే. ప్రియతమా నే నిచట కుశలమే, నీ వచట కుశలమా. ఊహలన్నీ ఊసులే కలల బాటలో ప్రియతమా నీ నిచట కుశలమే నీ వచట కుశలమా. ठीक है, I will answer it. Okay, see this, all that we need to do is 2 lines. पूरा भी मत करना, just 2 lines. 1 line, let's do it RBR style, in RBR method. Okay, so you need to just draw 2 lines, that's it, it is over, question is solved, right? Now what does this horizontal line say? In this horizontal line, zeros can be 0, 1 or anything, but if you observe it, ones are exactly 1, है ना? Ones are exactly 1 1, exactly 1 1. Now see this vertical line, now see this vertical line, right? So in the vertical line, number of zeros are at least 2, 0 0 and 2, 0 0 and any number of 2's, right? So in this you can say that at least 2 zeros, at least 2 zeros, right? So what is the language now? The language is exactly 1 1 and at least 2 zeros, at least 2 zeros. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है, जिसको डांस नहीं करना है जाके अपना बैस चराए. ప్రియతమా నీ నిచట కుశలమే నీ వచట కుశలమా ఊహలన్నీ ఊసులే కనుల మాటలో తొలి మనసు వెలుగులే పాట పాటలో ప్రియతమా నీ నిచట కుశలమే నీ వచట కుశలమా. ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా నా గుండెలో నిండిన గానమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా. ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా ఏ కారు మబ్బు నిన్ను కమ్ముతున్నా మహాసాగరాలే నిన్ను మింగుతున్నా ఈ జన్మలోన ఎడబాటు లేదు 10 జన్మలైనా ముడే వీడిపోదు అననగినం మన ప్రేమ. ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా నా గుండెలో నిండిన ప్రాణమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా. Answer this question, guys. Answer this question. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. टेढ़े 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 दरवाजे को गुंडी मारो कोई न बच के जाने पाए आरबीआर को समझा दो म्यूजिक गलती से भी रुक ना पाए टकर टकर जो फील करे जो राख वो जाके दो रेड बुल गटक ले जिसको डांस नहीं आता है जाके अपना बैस चराए. ठीक है, व्हाट इज द आंसर फॉर दिस? सब कुछ लिखा है ना? ना, हियर देयर हैज टू बी ए बी. ठीक है. You have to write exactly 2 lines, that's it, right? So you have to draw just 2 lines, है ना? Let's do RBR method. Let's do RBR method. ठीक है? What does RBR method say? Draw 2 lines. One line here and one line here. That's it. Just draw 2 lines. One line here and one line here. Just draw 2 lines. Okay? Okay? Now, what does this vertical line represent? Number of A's are at least 2, है ना? The number of A's are at least 2. At least 2 A's, right? What does this horizontal line represent? Number of B's are at least 2, है ना? At least 2 B's. At least 2 B's, right? So what can you say now? You can say that it is at least 2 A's, at least 2 A's and at least 2 B's. At least 2 A's and at least 2 B's. At least 2 A's and at least 2 B's. ओके, अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. ठीक है, तो लेट्स आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. ये बी పోతా పోతా పైసలన్నీ పట్టుకపోతావారా? పెట్టుకన్ను నువ్వు కట్టుకపోతావారా? పోరి పోరి అంటావు దాన్ని చుట్టుకుంటావారా? తక్కపోసి పెగ్గేస్తా ఆ ఆ ఆ ఆ. పోతా పోతా పైసలన్నీ పెట్టుకుపోతావారా? ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా. You will not find these questions in any textbook. Whatever textbook you want to study, you will not find these questions. But these questions are asked in GATE. What is the answer? ఏ కారు మబ్బు నిన్ను కమ్ముతున్న మహాసాగరాలే ఎడబాటు లేదు మలైనా ముడే వీడిపోదు. ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా. గుండెలో నిండిన గానమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా. ప్రియతమా तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा मैं क्या करूं. सजदे सर झुकता है यारा मैं क्या करूं. Okay guys, so let's see this. You have to draw two lines, one line here, one line here. Answer is over. That's it. See this. In this line, vertical line, exactly two A's are coming. है ना? In this vertical line, two A's are coming. And in this horizontal line, two B's are coming. Two B's are coming. So what can you say? Exactly two A's, exactly two A's, and exactly two B's. Exactly two A's and exactly two B's. Exactly two A's and exactly two B's. Okay? Exactly two A's and exactly two B's. Isn't it? You know what? I will tell you something about NFA and in our life. NFA doesn't go in one direction. NFA will make copies of itself and it explores everything. Your life should be like that. You should explore every possible option until you reach your destination. What is NFA? Non-deterministic finite automata. In a non-deterministic finite automata, it will explore all the paths possible till it reaches the final state. In your life also, you should be like NFA. Explore all possible options till you reach your final goal. Okay. So, in your life, you should be an NFA, right? But in the exam, you should learn about DFA. Funny, right? అది వెల్లువల్లే కారు మబ్బు నిన్ను కమ్ముతున్న మహాసాగరాలే మనోన ఎడబాటు లేదు అది జన్మలైనా ముడే వీడిపోదు అమరం అఖిలం మన ప్రేమ ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా నా గుండెలో నిండిన గానమా నన్ను మనిషిగా చేసిన త్యాగమా ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా. ఈ జన్మలోన ఎడబాటు లేదు అది జన్మలైనా ముడే వీడిపోదు అణునం అఖిలం మన ప్రేమ ప్రియతమా నా హృదయమా ప్రేమకే ప్రతిరూపమా నా గుండెలో నిండిన ప్రాణమా. थैंक यू अभी. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. टिटेडे 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 टिटेडे. दरवाजे को गुंडी मारो कोई न बच के जाने पाए, डीजे को समझा दो म्यूजिक गलती से भी रुक ना पाए, टकर टकर जो फील करे वो जाके दो रेड बुल लटक ले, जिसको डांस नहीं करना है जाके अपना बेस्ट चलाए। शैल वी एक्सप्लेन दिस? इसमें ना आपको अभी इतना, now you are so confident that even without drawing the lines you can answer it, right? What is this? At most 2a's and at most 2b's. You need not draw the lines also, but for your sake I am drawing lines. Okay, so what does this line represent? 0a's, right? What does this line represent? 1a's. What does this line represent? 2a's, right? What does this line represent? 0b's. What does this line represent? 1b. What does this line represent? 2b's. Now if you combine everything, you are going to get at most 2a's and at most 2b's. है ना? You are going to get at most 2a's and at most 2b's. At most 2a's and at most 2b's. You are going to get at most 2a's and at most 2b's. Did you draw the lines for this? Even without drawing lines, now RBR method has deeply sinken in your mind. Now RBR method is in your mind that without drawing the lines, you will be able to answer the question. Without drawing the lines, you will be able to answer the question. This is how TOC should be taught. This is how TOC should be learned. This is RBR and this is my style. Okay, this is my style. Okay, okay, guys. So we are going to draw a horizontal line, a vertical line, horizontal line, horizontal line, horizontal line, horizontal line. Why? Because we have four final states, है ना? So what does this vertical line say? This vertical line says at least 2s, है ना? This vertical line says at least 2s, right? Now what does this horizontal line say? Here there are 0 b's, here there is 1 b, here there is 2 b's, here there is 3 b's, right? So what can you say? At least 2 a's and at most 3 b's, है ना? You can say at least 2 a's, at least 2 a's and at most, at most 2, at most 3 b's. At least 2 a's and at most 3 b's. At most 3 b's. ठीक है? Okay. Now we are done with. Okay. Now we are done with. Now we are done with grid machines. Now we are done with grid machines. Let's go to the next model of questions. Okay. Let's go with next model of questions. Open Telegram channel and give me the answers in Telegram. Open Telegram channel and give me the answers in Telegram. Guys, do one thing. Think of Gate as your girlfriend. Now, your girlfriend is asking your 100% commitment. Your girlfriend is asking for late night calls with PYQs. Your girlfriend is asking for 100% commitment for videos. Now, your girlfriend doesn't want you to cheat by watching reels or YouTube shorts. Won't you do this? If your girlfriend asks 100% of your time with no cheating, won't you do this? Gate is your girlfriend. Treat Gate like your girlfriend. Give same importance to Gate as you give same importance to your girlfriend. Okay? Okay? sigma equal to a comma b, L equal to W such that W starts with a and end with a b. W starts with a and ends with a b. Only Ravindra Babu Raula thinks. Okay. Guys, what is gate CS? 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 Gate CS is gate common sense. Gate CS is gate common sense. Okay. Do this question. Starts with A and ends with B. Starts with A and ends with B. Okay. Starts with A and ends with B. How are you going to solve it? Starts with A and ends with B. How are you going to solve it? So, can you write the regular expression for this, guys? Regular expression लिख सकते हैं क्या? Can you please write the regular expression for this? Can you please write the regular expressions for this? And one more thing, guys, for grid machine, you don't have to write the regular expression. It is very complex. Okay, एक point लिख लेना. Note for grid machines. For grid machines, there is no need of regular expressions. For grid machines, there is no need of regular expressions. Okay? Can you write the regular expression for this? Starting with A and ending with B. Can you write the regular expression for this? Starting with A and ending with B. So regular expression is simple. A followed by A plus B star followed by a B. है ना? Now construct a NFA. NFA is very simple, right? Can you draw the NFA and DFA and show me in the Telegram channel? Open Telegram channel, draw the NFA and DFA and show me the answer. Open Telegram channel. Jiva right. Aditya right. Rishita थोड़ा सा गलत है Rishita. I will tell you where you went wrong. Roop, very good. Roop, are you doing it on a tab? Because your handwriting is very good and you are doing it on a tab, I guess. And Prakarsh, your answer is little bit wrong. You are doing ending with B, but you are not doing starting with A. Gautam, very good, but you have too many states, it can be minimized. And Atya, very good. There it is not a DFA, it is a NFA. Just check this, okay? And Rohan, ending with में ना dead state नहीं आता है Rohan. Ending with questions you don't get dead state. Ending with questions, in ending with questions you don't get dead states. Okay, let me do it then. So initially NFA is very easy. Starting with A and then you get any number of A comma B and then ending with a B. This is fine. Starting with A and ending with B is fine, right? Now let's do the DFA for this. So it is better to write the language, then you will get a clarity. Starting with A, ending with B, starting with A and ending with B, so on, right? So you can start with A, you can start with A, you can start with A and you can end with B, right? If initially a B comes, I am going to kill it. If initially a B comes, I am going to kill it. And one more question, guys. Can you directly convert this NFA to DFA without using algorithm? Can you directly convert this DFA to NFA? This NFA to DFA you cannot convert. You cannot convert this NFA to DFA. The reason is you cannot convert this NFA to DFA. The reason is multiple edges. On B, this is going to same state and this is going to other state. Because of multiple edges, you cannot convert this NFA to DFA. You have to separately draw it. Okay. If I am starting with A, I will go this side. If I am starting with B, I will kill it. I will kill it. If it is starting with B, I will kill it. If it is starting with B, I will kill it, right? And any number of A's may come. Still, if a B comes, I will accept it. Still, if a B comes, I will accept it, right? Any number of B's may come. It is ending with B. If a comes, I have to go back and wait for a B. If a comes, I have to go back and wait for a B. That is starting with A and ending with B. This is the minimal DFA. This is the minimal DFA and this is the minimal NFA. This is the minimal NFA. Minimal DFA and minimal NFA. Minimal DFA and minimal NFA. Okay. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. You are going to love TOC. My promise, RBR's promise is you are going to love TOC. TOC will be your favorite subject. And when I teach compiler design will be your favorite subject. And when I teach DBMS will be your favorite subject. When I teach computer networks will be your favorite subject. And when I teach discrete mathematics will be your favorite subject. This is RBR's challenge. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's now do a same question, simple question. Sigma equal to A comma B. L equal to W such that W starts and ends. W starts and ends with different symbol. W starts and ends with different symbols. W starts and ends with different symbols. W starts and ends with different symbols. Okay. W starts and ends with do the answer in Telegram. Give me the answer in Telegram, guys. Give me the answer in Telegram. Give me the answer in Telegram channel. Starts and ends with different symbol. If it starts with A, it should end with B. If it starts with B, it should end with A. Who is this? Prashant Kumar, very good. प्रशांत कुमार वेरी गुड. चीते की चाल, बाज की नजर और प्रशांत के आंसर कभी गलत नहीं हो सकती. ठीक है. दिस इज ए स्मॉल क्वेश्चन, लेकिन काटा छोटा तो भी चुभता है ना. Even if the throne is small, it will hurt you. This is a very simple question, but it will hurt you. ठीक है. जीवा very good. Gautam very good. Aniruddha very good. Only 4 students, 5 students have given the answer. What about the others? Aniruddha very good. Neeraj, your answer is not exactly the same. I will explain you. Roop very good. Roop, you are answering every question, man. Roop is answering every question right. Roop, you will get definitely within 100. Atai very good. Aniruddha very good. Rishita very good. Amit Amit, you have to, that is not a DFA, that is NFA. Preetham, that is not a DFA, that is an NFA. Shahil, very good. Lishi, very good. Okay, let me do it. Okay. So what is the regular expression for this, guys? Regular expression. What is the regular expression for this? If it starts with a, if it starts with a, it should end with a B, or if it starts with a B, it should end with a A. If it starts with a, end with a B, start with a B, end with a. Start with a, end with a B, start with a B, end with a, right? And it is very easy to construct a NFA for this, right? Minimal NFAs are always easy. Let's do that first, okay? So if it starts with a, if it starts with a, there can be anything in between a comma B, and it should end with a B, and it should end with a B, right? Now, if it starts with a B, there can be anything, there can be anything, and it should end with a. If it starts with a, it should end with a B. If it starts with a B, it should end with a, right? If it starts with a, end with a B, starts with a B, ends with a. Now let's do the minimal DFA. Okay, minimal DFA. If it starts with a, if it starts with a, it should end with a B. It should end with a B. Any number of B's come, it is ending with a B. If a comes, you go back and wait for a B. If a comes, you go back and wait for a B. If it starts with a B, if it starts with a B, it should end with a, it should end with a, and any number of A's comes, it is ending with a, and if a B comes, you go back and wait for a. If a B comes, you go back and wait for a. Okay? Okay? So, this is the DFA for set of all strings starting and ending with different symbols. Starting and ending with different symbols. Starting and ending with different symbols. Okay? Okay? Now I'll ask you a different question. Now I'll ask you a different question. Starting and ending with a. Starting and ending with a. What, Prakash, you want a break? Okay. Solve this question. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Solve this question. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Okay? सब लोग गलत किया है। हम्म, सब लोग गलत किया है। गलत क्यों किया है? मैं रीजन बता दूं गलत क्यों किया है। आपने रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन गलत लिखा है। सब लोग गलत किया है। रीजन ये है कि आपने रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन को गलत लिखा है। स्टार्ट विथ ए एंड एंड विथ ए में आपने रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन गलत लिखा है ना। पहले मुझे रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन बता दो। पहले मुझे रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन बता दो। रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन बता दो। पहले मुझे रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन बता दो। पहले मुझे रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन बता दो। हो सकता है मैट्रिक्स जॉब के साथ गेट क्लियर कर सकते हो। पहले कोई मुझे रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन बता दो। डीएफए तो दूर की बात है, पहले रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन तो बता दो। डीएफए तो दूर की बात है। वेरी गुड। रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन क्या होगा? ये स्टार्ट्स एंड एंड्स विथ ये, अदरवाइज यू कैन स्टार्ट विथ ये एंड एंड विथ ये, है ना। ये स्टार्ट्स एंड एंड्स विथ ये, अदरवाइज यू कैन स्टार्ट विथ ये। सो इसका लैंग्वेज लिखेंगे ना आप, इसका लैंग्वेज लिखेंगे, ये आएगा, ये आएगा, ये आएगा, ये भी ये आएगा, ये आएगा, ये भी ये आएगा, सो ऑन सो ऑन सो ऑन। ठीक है, सो ऑन। तो ए को एक्सेप्ट करो, ए को एक्सेप्ट करो पहले, स्टार्टिंग विथ ए। अगर स्टार्टिंग विथ बी हुआ तो मार देना भाई, मार देना। ठीक है, अगर इधर बी आया तो एंडिंग विथ ए होना है ना, एंडिंग विथ ए होना है, तो मैं ऐसा बाहर जा पीछे जा सकता हूं क्या? अगर इधर बी आया तो एंडिंग विथ ए होना है, तो मैं पीछे जाके एंडिंग विथ ए के लिए रुक सकता हूं क्या? नहीं भाई, ऑलरेडी स्टार्टिंग विथ ए हो गया है। अगर आप फिर से पीछे जाएंगे तो आपका स्ट्रिंग मरने का पॉसिबिलिटी है। मतलब I will tell you in English. I will tell you in English. See, you have seen a A and it is starting with A. On seeing a B, you might think that I will go back and wait for a A so that it will end with a A. But the problem is there is a dead state here, right? Once you have passed the dead state, again don't go back into the dead state. You have passed it. The string is already starting with A. So you have passed the dead state. Again don't go back. If you go back, what happens is you may get into the dead state even for the strings which are starting with A and ending with A, right? That is why don't do that. Don't go back to dead state. ठीक है, now when a B comes, go to a different state and wait there. Add the states only when it is absolutely required. Add the states only when it is absolutely required. Okay, when a B comes, go to a different state When a B comes, go to a different state and wait there for any number of B's. Go to a different state and wait there for any number of B's, right? For any number of B's. Again, when a comes, it is ending with a. And any number of A's comes, it is ending with a. It is ending with a. So what is that you should learn from this example? Once you pass the dead state, don't go back again. If you go back, the string will be killed. Okay? If you go back, the string will be killed. But then there are some examples where you need to go back. I will show them also. Okay? But in this example, don't go back. Okay? Okay? Got it? Got it? Now I'll give you a different question. Now I'll give you a different question. Now the question is starting starting and ending starting and ending with same symbol. 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 Okay. Try to write the answer in Telegram group. I will answer it. Try to write the answer in Telegram group. Answer it in Telegram group. I will comment on your answer. Okay. I will put a love symbol if it is right. I will put a love symbol if it is right. Okay. Hello. Hello? Okay. So, I will answer this question. Starting and ending with same symbol है ना? Can you write the regular expression for this first? Can you please write the regular expression for this? Can you please write the regular expression for this? Can you please write the regular expression for this? So, please write the regular expression for this, then I will explain the answer. Please write the regular expression for this, then I will write the answer. So, epsilon starts and ends with same symbol, A starts and ends with same symbol, B starts and ends with same symbol, and then A followed by any number of terminals followed by A starts and ends with same symbol, B followed by any number of terminals followed by A, B starts and ends with same symbol. है ना? Therefore, you have to accept epsilon and you have to accept a and you have to accept a B, right? Now if it is starting with A, it should end with A, right? It should be starting with A, it should end with A, okay, any number of A's. If I get a B, I will go and wait, and if I get a A, it is ending with a, right? Now here also, if it is starting with B, it should end with a B, right? So any number of B's comes, it is ending with B. If I get a, I'm going to wait until I get a B, so that I will accept it. It will be starting and ending with B, right? Now, if I draw the same thing, starting and ending with different symbol, if I do for this, if it starts with a, it should end with a B. If it starts with a, it should end with a B, right? Any number of B's come, I will be here. If a comes, I will go back and wait for a B. Any number of A comes, it is ending with a B, right? Now, starting with a B, I can be here. Any number of B's comes, I will be here, right? Now, if a comes, it is ending with a, right? Any number of A's come, I will be here, right? This will be the final state. And if a B comes, I will go back and I will wait for a, right? So now if you observe both these diagrams, they are almost the same. What is this? This is starting and ending with different symbol. This is starting and ending with same symbol, right? Now what is the difference between these two DFAs? The difference between these two DFAs is that initial state is final state, final states are initial states, right? So these are called complements. These are called complements. Right? This language is a complement of this language. This language is a complement of this language. That is why if you complement the DFA, you will get complement of the language. If you complement the DFA, you will get the complement of the language. If you complement the DFA, you will get the complement of the language. Okay? You will get the complement of the language. Okay? Hot water. Okay? Now I will tell you a secret. Okay, I will tell you a secret. Don't tell anyone. Write it secretly. The secret is if we, what is complementation? If I have Q sigma delta Q naught F, right? Which means if this is a DFA, if I have to complement it, what will be the complement? Number of states will be same, sigma will be same, transitions will be same, initial state will be same, but whatever are the final states here will become non-final, and whatever are the non-final states here will become final. See, what is F? F is set of final states, hai na? F is set of final states, right? And what is Q? Q is set of all states, hai na? Q is set of all states, right? Now, what is Q minus F? Q minus F is set of non-final states, set of non-final states, right? Now, if I complement the language, if I complement the DFA, final states will become non-final, and whatever are the non-final states, they will become final. This is called complementation. This is called complementation of the DFA. This is called complementation of the DFA. So write down a secret. I am telling you a secret. When we complement when we complement a DFA, when we complement a DFA, the language, when we complement a DFA, the language gets complemented. The language gets, when we complement a DFA, the language gets complemented. The language gets complemented. Okay? Now, when we complement an NFA, then the language may or may not get complemented. May or may not get complemented. Okay, DFA will get complemented, but NFA may or may not get complemented. I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example. I will give you an example. Tell me, what is this? Tell me, what is this language? Tell me, what is this language? Tell me, what is this language? Prashant is my fan number 1. What is this language? What is this language? This language is set of all strings ending with a. Set of all strings ending with a. Set of all strings ending with a. Okay? Now, can you do set of all strings not ending with a? Now, my question is, do set of all strings not ending with a? तो आप ना बहुत एक्सक्यूजेस देते हैं। जब मैं बोलता हूं कि गेट का पढ़ना है तो बहुत एक्सक्यूजेस देते हैं। एक एक्सक्यूज ये देते हैं कि सर सिलेबस बहुत है, मैं कल से शुरू करूंगा। नहीं तो ये बोलते हैं कि सर इंटरनेट स्लो चल रहा है, मैं थोड़ा इंटरनेट बदल के शुरू करूंगा। नहीं तो ये बोलता है कि सर थोड़ा ब्रेक ले लूंगा, ब्रेक के बाद मैं करूंगा। नहीं तो ये बोलेगा कि सर मम्मी ने बोला घर के काम कर लो, पढ़ाई बाद में करेंगे। नहीं तो ये बोलते हैं कि सर ये 2 दिन का टेंशन होता है, ये लास्ट 2 दिन का टेंशन होता है, अभी स्ट्रेस क्यों लेना है। ठीक है, बस भाई कल से पक्का फुल डेडिकेशन से कल से करना। ठीक है, तो अभी मैं ऐसा लिखूं, दिस इज द फाइनल स्टेट, ये बी। ठीक है, व्हाट इज दिस लैंग्वेज? This language is epsilon plus set of all strings ending with a b, है ना? Set of all strings ending with a b, जो भी b से end होता है। What is this language? Set of all strings ending with a a. This language is set of all strings ending with a a. This language is epsilon plus set of all strings ending with a b. Epsilon plus set of all strings ending with a b. Epsilon plus set of all strings ending with a b. Set of all strings ending with a b, है ना? तो these two are complements. These two languages are complements, and these two are complements, which means this is a DFA and this is a DFA. When I complement a DFA, I get the complement of the language. When I complement a DFA, I get the complement of a language. I get the complement of a language. Okay. Now let us say, what? Tell me about this. What is this? A comma B, A comma B, और ये A comma B और ये. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. ये क्या है? A comma B, ये क्या है? What is this language? What is this language? What is this language? ये language बताना कोई. What is this language? कोई ये language बताना. This is NFA which accepts set of all strings ending with a, है ना? What is this? A plus B star followed by a. Set of all strings ending with a, और इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट लेना. इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट लिया तो नॉन फाइनल स्टेट बन जाएगा, और फाइनल स्टेट नॉन फाइनल स्टेट बन जाएगा, नॉन फाइनल स्टेट बन जाएगा, और फाइनल स्टेट नॉन फाइनल स्टेट बन जाएगा, है ना? व्हाट इज द लैंग्वेज एक्सेप्टेड बाय दिस? ए प्लस बी स्टार, है ना? ए प्लस बी स्टार, है ना? तो the language is not complement. The language is not complemented. The language is not complemented. The language is not complemented. What is 225 XP fans? Aditya, what do you mean by 225 XP fans? What is 225 XP fans? I don't know what are you talking about. What is 225 XP? Top fans on chat. Oh, I have 225 XP fans, is it? I don't know what is the rating and what is the points and all. ये सब Gen Z का है. I am old now. ठीक है? तो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, अगर when you take a NFA and when you complement the NFA, when you take a NFA and when you complement the NFA, the language may not get complemented. This is the point, that is what I am trying to say. Okay, इधर प्लस एप्सिलॉन भी होगा. ठीक है, ठीक है. एप्सिलॉन इज ऑलरेडी देयर, राइट? ए प्लस बी स्टार हैज एप्सिलॉन. ए प्लस बी स्टार, स्टार में जीरो डालेंगे तो एप्सिलॉन हो जाएगा ना. स्टार में जीरो डालेंगे तो एप्सिलॉन हो जाएगा. स्टार में जीरो डालेंगे तो एप्सिलॉन हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो व्हाट पॉइंट यू कैन राइट, व्हेन वी complement a NFA, when we complement a NFA, the language, when we complement a NFA, the language may not get complemented. The language may not get complemented, right? कभी कभी complement भी हो सकता है. कैसे? ये देखना, this is also a NFA, right? Every DFA is NFA. So if I complement this NFA, I am getting complement of the language, right? Every DFA is NFA. So if I complement this NFA, I am getting complement of the language. That is why you have to say may not. You should not say will not. May not get the complement. May not get the complement. You should say may not get the complement. ठीक है? May not get the complement. Okay, now let's answer this question. Okay, next question is little bit big. We will answer this question tomorrow. Let's just quickly revise what we have studied today. ठीक है, एक बार we will revise what we have studied today. ठीक है. So we started with this question where a binary number is divisible by 3, and I told you that if we use RBR method, you can easily find it out in 10 seconds, right? RBR method is very powerful, right? And only thing is, whenever Q0 is the initial state and final state, add a new initial state. Okay, add a new initial state. Okay, now again here, if Q1 is the final state, you don't have to add a new initial state. Again, RBR method is powerful. Now again for this question also, it is a ternary number, and again we have applied RBR method and you have added a new state because Q0 is the final state. Whenever Q0 is final state, add a new initial state so that epsilon doesn't get accepted. Now in this, epsilon is not accepted because Q2 is the final state, therefore you need not add epsilon, right? Now in this base 4 number, again Q0 is the final state, therefore don't make it initial state, add a new initial state. Okay, okay. And then base 4 number 2 mod 5 congruent to 2 mod 5. We are doing base 4 number congruent to 2 mod 5. Again Q2 is the final state, so don't add new initial state. Okay, again use RBR method. And then we have started grid machines. In grid machines, wherever you find a final state, you draw 2 lines, that is sufficient, right? And here also you draw 2 lines, that is sufficient, RBR method. Okay, and here also you draw 2 lines, that is sufficient, RBR method. And here also you draw 2 lines, that is sufficient, RBR method. Here also 2 methods, that is sufficient, right? 2 methods, that is sufficient. Okay, so guys, today is Guru Purnima. One more time I want to thank all my teachers, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐞 Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I want to thank all my teachers who have made me what I am today. To each and every teacher who taught me, I want to show my gratitude, right? And guys, teachers are serving the nation. Teachers are serving the nation by sacrificing their life, by not going into corporate world. They are getting underpaid, but still because of passion for teaching, they are doing it. Okay, teachers will make India great again. Make India great again. Great again. Jai Hind. Type Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.